election by talking about process. That's the word I used. And what I said process was about far better consultation, a referendum on the mayoral system, whether we want it or not, even gave you a date. And at lower levels, we start a lower level of democracy, equivalent to the parish councils, work really well in rural areas. Why can't they work in our local communities? I am a community worker. I'm trained as a community worker. I'm chair of the Woodgate Residents Association. So I know what you're talking about, and I believe I said that in my opening speech. I may not use the word transparency, but I did talk about it. So please, listen to what's been said.
Okay, so this is good. It's live now. Lots of people want to speak. Can I take this gentleman here down the front, please?
Sorry, they have to one answer.
No, we've agreed to take 3, and then comments, and then 3, and then comments. Otherwise, it'll just go on and on and on. Can we take the one at the front, please? This gentleman here.
Yeah, the word transparency, it just also goes with accountability and openness. Any of you candidates that get elected in this election, right, what mechanism are you going to create that will directly account to the community in this city? When I talk about a mechanism, I don't call just something called recall, but actually what mechanism will one of you set up that we can hold you to account? Not your 9 councillors, because if you look at the councillors that have been put forward, most of them haven't got a background in local government from what I can see. But what mechanisms would one of you set up that would directly allow the community to engage and hold you to account?
Okay, thank you very much. I'll ask Peter to respond.
Yes, I don't think there's a single answer to that, because I don't think there's a single way in which whoever is elected as mayor needs to hold themselves accountable. But I have firmly argued that the system we have at the moment is not transparent, and you're welcome to read the document, it's online, but transparency is at the heart of the argument for having an elected mayor, because the system we have at the moment, for the most part, does not let ordinary people know who has taken a decision, why they've taken a decision, and often what decision has been taken. It is not properly accountable. And the great advantage of having an elected mayor is that they are elected by the people and accountable to the people, and will be answerable to the people. But one of the things that must be there to check the power of elected mayor is effective scrutiny by other elected representatives, and that is the councillors.
By accountable, do you mean once every 4 years?
No, thank you. We need to.
Well, no, I don't. I mean, listen, I've been an MP for the last 6 years, and one of the most useful things I've done as an MP is to serve on a select committee. And that experience has taught me what real scrutiny is about. And we have a lot to learn at the local level and here in Leicester about how scrutiny works at a national level, and to apply those lessons to make sure that whoever is elected as mayor is as accountable locally as the government is accountable nationally to those select committees.
Thank you. Mohammed. I want to take Mohammed now, please.
I think the 2 gentlemen have raised a brilliant question, accountability and transparency. It's something we've lacked in the council for the last 65 years. Why I emphasize so much on recall is the fact that you don't need to wait 4 years to get rid of me if I get elected. If you think within 2 years I'm doing too many shady backroom deals or whatever, or you don't agree with what I'm doing, you can get rid of me. You have the power. If you're giving so much power to the elected mayor, let's give some power back to you so you can decide before 4 years. Another thing is, all the decisions, well, most of them which happen in backrooms are hid between bureaucracy and red tape. Let's cut bureaucracy, it'll save us money and it'll make the council more transparent. Let's talk to the people, let's have meaningful consultation. Let's involve the people. If this is your Leicester, you decide. Let's build a Leicester which is fairer for all and open as well.
Can Gary respond?
You can go to my website, Gary for Mayor, and you'll see it written all the way across there. More community budgets. It means that real council money goes out to the community and is administered by the people in the community, and they've got the decision-making process. It's not for some faceless bureaucrat in County Hall, in City Council or in London to decide where your kids go, how your transport's run, or where gets employment rights. It's the community locally that needs that, and that's where I'm going to put it. When we were in power, 4 years ago, 5, 6 years ago now, we introduced more community budgets. They were a huge success. When Labour got in, they emasculated them down to a few £1,000s. Scrutiny does not work in this city under the last administration, and it won't work in the current format again. It's only the people in this city that can receive the money and receive the power that can truly drive forward. If you want a school crossing patrol in your work area, then you should be capable of providing that. If you want a community centre and a project funded, then you should be capable of providing that. It's not up to some faceless bureaucrat to tell you you can't do it. It's your money, you spend it the way you want.
Okay, we take one more observation on this topic to allow the remaining three candidates to have an opportunity to contribute. Gentlemen, right at the back in the middle. Can you just wait for